Hi everyone, my name is Rukshan Halpiter. I'm the head of marketing and public relations at David Pieris Racing and Leisure. We are the owners of Sri Lanka Karting Circuit here at Bandaragama, and we are right here immediately after the race for Speedy Pinks, a very special awareness campaign that we concluded today. I would like to give you a bit of a synopsis of as to based on what we achieved this milestone. My group chairman was always interested in introducing a ladies only race here at the circuit. So the thought process behind that was to introduce something where only ladies will come and participate. Then I thought about it, and eventually it coincided with month of October. And month of October being the breast cancer awareness month, I realized that we should talk about a topic where ladies must be very concerned about. So that's how we came up with this race for Speedy Pinks, which is the slogan was to beat the breast cancer. So we decided to have this pink race, as we initially called it, to do this campaign, this project, as a CSR project of David Pieris Racing and Leisure. Then we connected this to the idea of our group chairman and decided, okay, we are going to have a breast cancer awareness campaign and a fundraising campaign together with it by having a ladies only race. So that is the result that we managed to achieve today here on 26th October. If I give you a bit of a background into motorsports in Sri Lanka, the motorsport started in 1934 and it has been 85 years since. And at no point, as I've learned from my group chairman, that there has been a race event dedicated for ladies, only competed by ladies on a racetrack. To give you a bit of information about the venue that we are in today, this is Sri Lanka Karting Circuit, Sri Lanka's only purpose-built karting track that is available for international kart racing. This is also the finest karting circuit, the finest international karting circuit in Asia, and one of the best in the world. We are the only homologated track by CIK FIA in South Asia. So this track is pretty special for Sri Lankans. So this entire 85 years of motorsports history, we realized that October 26th is a day that we are part of being a part of making history in the country, in the motorsports, and also making it a very special platform to promote to all the ladies out there. So we opened this event for age group 13 and above. We had over 80 entries received as of yesterday when we, at the time of race closure, and more than 60 participants turned out to the race today. It was a very gloomy and a rainy start this morning, so we started our practice sessions on a wet track. However, the day spanned out to be a better and a drier, much more sunnier condition was favoring this racing event. We used our very special brand new K&K fleet as the kart assigned for this course, and the entire objective was to bring ladies together at one single point, make them aware as to why we are doing this program, and dedicating these funds towards the Cancer Fund of Apeksha Hospital, Maharagama. So I think we are pretty successful in our first feed itself. This is the first attempt we made to for a such event, and I can very confidently say that we are being very successful in this first attempt, and we would like to use this model to go into the future, to go into year 2020, being very special year. It's going to have the most number of racing events in a calendar that we have ever had here at Sri Lanka Karting Circuit, Bandaragama. And out of those massive number of events that we have lined up, we are definitely going to practice this model and include 2 ladies only races. One, as my chairman suggests, we would like to do all ladies, all female endurance race, which would be team competition format. After that, we would like to have a similar event like what we had today. Different categories: junior, senior, master, veteran, 4 categories. Under those 4 categories, we would like to have a kart sprint event, a sprint racing event, and all these 2 events that we would, based on the current trial that we had today, these 2 events will raise awareness and raise funds towards the Cancer Hospital Fund. And with the current fund that we have collected with our sponsors and all these entry revenue money, we would go into purchase vital drugs that are currently out of stock. It is sad to hear, when I visited the Apeksha Hospital, there were 11 types of injections, the vaccines, that was out of stock, that they wanted us to consider purchasing and donating. So that is exactly what we are going to do. We are going to use these funds and purchase these vaccines and donate to Apeksha Hospital, Maharagama. We had 3 categories today. One is senior, and the other category being master, and we also had a veteran category. And for the senior and master, we had 3 podium positions, while for the veteran category, we only had 4 competitors. So since we had only 4 competitors, we wanted to award the best veteran lady driver of the day award. So that gold medal was awarded to Mrs. Theruni Vikramanayaka. And coming on to the masters category, for the age group above 30 years and above, the winner was Shireen from David Peters Motor Company, and the most extravagant event, the fastest event being, the fastest race being under 30 years of age. That's the senior category. The event winner was our frequent winner, Ashwita Vikrama. She has made it a habit to win almost all the races that we conduct here, and she's one of the most talented female drivers I've seen, and we dub her as the fastest woman at Bandaragama. At every race, she manages to clock the fastest time. She is usually on pole all the time, and at all the races, she ends up winning. So we have a big thank you that goes out to all the ladies who participated today for putting up a great show, responding to our request in a very short period of time. We didn't have much time to do this race. The brainchild occurred on 2nd of October. We had only 2 weeks, only 14 days to plan this event and put it to success. And I must thank all the staff, the operations staff, the technical crew at the pits, and corporate communication division who assist us on marketing communication, and most of all the ladies who responded to our request and turned up on this day, 26th October, Saturday, to this track to make this a great success. Thank you, ladies, and we look forward to see you in all the future races that we have lined up for you, and see you in 2020. Thank you very much.
See the light of a new day dawning. Feel the love from a beating heart. And catch a ride to the top of the world. This is where we start. No, we can't make it last forever. We gotta use all the time we have. And you know that we'll never say never if we ever get the chance. And it's good.
So today we are at Bandaragama Karting Center. We had a race today for all girls to raise awareness and to raise money for a good cause. We raised and raised money for breast cancer awareness, and we'll be donating all the money towards the Maharagama Cancer Hospital to support breast cancer patients. So today's the day is PD Pinks Day. So we had about 60 or 80, between 60 and 80 competitors, all female racers competing today here at Bandaragama. So we had qualifying, then heats, and then a final. So we had some crazy competition. It was quite competitive. The girls were all quite fast. So yeah, it was a good day of karting for sure. So we've been karting for about 5 years now. We were also the first girls to ever run a all-ladies endurance team. So we are all known as the Devils on Wheels. And this year we will also be taking part in an international four-wheel drive event, which is going to be, we'll be representing the country in Malaysia this December. So we are very looking forward to that.
So I've been karting for the past 6 years. David Peary started karting about 6 years ago, where they built this track, but eventually they've brought this up to an international level where you can take part in all international races and national races. So myself and my teammate, we first ran our endurance here, all girls team. It was tough, there was a lot of competition. Like for today, like they had a breast cancer awareness race, and I would say it's a really good initiative by David Peary, because they brought in like a lot of girls who's actually good. I mean, it's nice to see that there are female racing drivers coming up in this country, because it's mostly a male-dominated sport, and there was a lot of good competition. Also, myself and my teammate, we are into off-road racing. We've been off-roading for the past 3 years. This is actually our 3rd year. We'll be going to Malaysia in December from the 12th to the 18th.